Corey got recruited. What school he going to?
I ain't thinking about Corey nothing. Boy walking around here smelling this piss, thinking he gonna do what he wanna do regardless of what I say. Look here, Bono. I left the commissioner's office and went down to the A&P. That boy ain't working down there. He lied to me. Telling me he got his job back, telling me he working weekend, telling me he working after school. Mr. Wiki say he ain't working down there at all.
Corey just growing up. He just busting at the seams trying to fill out your shoes.
I don't care what he doing. When he get to the place where he want to disobey me, then it's time for him to move on. Bono will tell you that. I bet he ain't never disobeyed his daddy without paying the consequences.
I ain't never had a chance. My daddy came on through, but I ain't never knew him to see him, or what he had on his mind, or where he went. Just moving on through, searching out to new land. That's what the old folks used to call it. See a fella moving around from place to place, woman to woman, call it searching out to new land.
Huh.
I can't say if he ever found it. I come along, didn't want no kids. I didn't know if I was gonna be in one place long enough to fix on them right as a daddy. I figured I was going searching too. As it turned out, I've been hooked up with Lucille near about as long as your daddy been with Rose. Going on 16 years.
Sometimes I wish I'd never known my daddy. He ain't cared nothing about no kids. A kid to him wasn't nothing. All he wanted you to do was learn how to walk so he could start you to working. Come to eating, he ate first. Anything left over, that's what you got. Man would sit down, eat 2 chickens, and give you the wing.
You ought to stop that, Pop. Everybody feed their kids. No matter how hard times is, everybody care about their kids. Make sure they have something to eat.
Only thing my daddy cared about was getting them bales of cotton into Mr. Lubin. That's the only thing that mattered to him. Sometimes I used to wonder why he was still living, why the devil hadn't come and got him. Hit them bales of cotton into Mr. Lubin. Find out he owe him money.
He should have just went on and left when he saw he couldn't get nowhere. That's what I would have done.
How you gonna leave with 11 kids and where he gonna go? He ain't knew nothing but how to farm. No, he was trapped. I think he knew it too, but I say this for him. He felt a responsibility toward us, may not have treated us like I felt he should have, but without that responsibility, he could have run off and left us, made his own way.
A lot of them did. Back in those days, what you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They walk out their front door and take off down one road and another and just keep on walking.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Just keep on walking till they come to something else. Ain't you never heard of nobody having the walking blues? That's what you call it when you just take off like that.
Now, Daddy ain't had no walking blues, what you know about? He stayed right there with his family, but he was just as evil as he could be. My mama couldn't stand him, couldn't stand that evilness. She run off when I was about 8. She sneaked off one night, told me she was coming back for me. I ain't never seen her no more. All his women run off and left him. He wasn't good for nobody. My turn come to head out. I was 14, got to sniffing around Joe Canewell's daughter. Had this old mule called the Gray Boy. My daddy sent me out to do some plowing. I got to fooling around with Joe Canewell's daughter. Found us a nice spot. Got real cozy with each other. She about 13, so we didn't figure we grown anyway. So we down there by the creek enjoying ourselves, ain't thinking about nothing. Didn't know Gray Boy had gotten loose, wandered back to the house, and my daddy was looking for me. So we down there enjoying ourselves when he come up on us. Surprised us. Had them leather straps off that mule, commenced to whooping me like there was no tomorrow. I jump up, I'm mad, embarrassed. I was scared of my daddy. Now, when he commenced to whipping on me, quite naturally, I run to get out the way. Now, I think he mad because I ain't done my work. But I see where he chasing me off so he can have the gal for himself. When I see what the matter of it was, I lost all fear of my daddy, and right there I became a man. 14 years of age. Now it's my turn to run him off. I picked up them same reins he used on me. I picked up them reins. I commenced whooping on him. Gal jump up, she run off. When he turned to face me, I knew why the devil never come and get him, because he was the devil himself. I don't know what happened. I woke up laying there by the creek and Blue, this old dog we had. He was licking my face. Both my eyes was swole shut. I thought I was blind. I couldn't see nothing. I just laid there and cried. Didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew time had come for me to leave my daddy's house. Suddenly the world got big. It was a long time before I could cut it down the way I could handle it. Part of that cutting down was where I got to the place where I could feel him kicking in my blood, and I knew the only thing that separated us was a matter of a few years.
What you got there, Uncle Gabe?
Got me a ham sandwich. Rose gave me a ham sandwich.
Lost touch with everybody except Gabriel. But I hope he's dead. Hope he found some peace.
It's a heavy story, Pop. I didn't know you left home when you was 14. 14's kind of young to be on your own. I don't know what I would have done.